So it is almost Christmas. It's only 2 days of Christmas, and and I guess how this little spat, I guess how it all started to what I guess to why my mom said that isn't important. Um, and then again, I know why she said it because she's transphobic. She doesn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like she still wants to try to take a piss at me. She still wants to try to make me feel bad. She still wants to try to hurt me, as if hurting me like that is gonna turn this around. But no, like that doesn't take away the problem. Like even when she hurt me for being gay or for dressing how I dressed and being her gay daughter, like even like when she like was on my back, and even when I was hurting as being her, her gay daughter, as being her daughter that just couldn't be, quote, like this is literally what she always said to me, like every other girl. Why I couldn't just be a normal girl, even when I was hurting and crying and fucking cutting myself over that shit, and hating myself and everything like that. Like, I mean, what really is the difference? Like I just there's no difference. Like, I guess partially I'm still kind of waiting, and I'm hoping that maybe someday, let's say like when I'm 27 and she's like really really old or whatever, we're meeting for brunch or whatever, or I'm taking her out, being a nice son, just taking her out sometimes. And I'm still hoping that when we're out in public, she'll say, "Oh, this is my son. This is my son, John." Um, or if she's with me, she'll point to me and be like, "Oh no, he's with me. He's my son. He's taking me out for lunch, for breakfast. He's being such a good boy." There's still hopes that I have. Basically, there's still a little bit of hope in me that I just ate. Sorry, a little bit of hope in me that I'll have that kind of keen acceptance. And a lot of people in the queer community, they say that. When I was gay, I was like, I hope that she can really, like, um, when I was gay, right? When I thought that I was just gay. But again, that was just sexuality. Like, this is gender identity. It's different. And like I said, even though when she was shitting on me about liking girls, I mean, that hasn't gone away. I still like girls. And in reality, it kind of makes all that time that I spent hurting myself and hating myself kind of pointless, because all those times that I know it may seem like I'm switching topics, but I'm gonna get back to that whole, you know, I guess like the queer community's highest hope. Um, all that time that I spent hurting myself and hating myself, and wishing I would die and all this stuff, is kind of ironically kind of, it was useless, like literally, because it didn't take the pain away. Like it literally didn't. Like it didn't take my disadvantage of liking girls, right? It didn't take that shit away. I still like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still with me. It hasn't fucking gone anywhere. And all that time of her scowling me and saying I need to just quote be like every other girl, be a normal girl. That didn't change anything either. That didn't change anything either. Um, you know what I'm saying? So it's just I guess when I say it really there's no difference, like, you know, and I guess I mean that because even like now with that transphobic shit, she basically, I've been getting transphobic shit all along. I was getting homophobic shit. I was getting I don't know, just other shit probably was. Oh, you need to stop dressing like this. You need to stop walking like this. I wish you'd wear your hair down more. I don't know. I wish you'd try to at least paint your nails every so often. You're a really pretty girl. Why don't you want to wear this shirt? Why don't you want to be like this? Oh, you gotta stop doing that. Stop doing that. You're just putting yourself out there and making it too obvious. All this bullshit that she put into my head, and all that bullshit that I let get to me, and all that crap that, all that pain, all that time I spent hurting myself and wishing that I would go away. You know what I'm saying? Like it hasn't changed, because some of those same, fucked up experience of hating myself that I've had, as being gay, right? Of having like the gay experience. Well, guess what? I've had those same fucking experiences now with being trans. Those same feelings of self hate, the exact same. I mean, for different reasons, but it still got up to that in high intensity level of fuck me, of I wish I would die. It still got up to suicide with either one. And you know what? With either one of those two, whether being transgender or whether being gay, you know, or just being like that really butch daughter who wishes that she wasn't, who would wish that she wasn't. With all three of those, it's like, you know, the feelings have been the same, like wanting to kill myself and everything like that. And I know I'm talking about like a really sensitive thing. The feelings have been the same. Hurting myself and hating myself, those have been the same. So all three of those, self-hate, hurting myself, and then wanting to kill myself. So all three of those things have been the same. Um, I mean, I guess I'm just saying, like, there really is no difference between me being transgender and me being gay because, like I said, even though the reasons for hating myself are different, there's still self-hate. And behind that self-hate, behind the curtains or whatever, behind the mask of it all, it was still, those feelings were the result of, and I hate to say it because I love my mom, I do. I respect her. I do. Maybe someone's like, oh, you respect her. That's why you're doing this, really. But really, I do. And it's really, this is why it's so hard, um, you know, to have someone like this in your life who hurts you. And basically, I guess they don't live up to your expectations. And hey, it's kind of like the mirroring effect, right? Because I know that's kind of her feelings towards me. I get it. Like, she's hurt and she's mourning the fact that like this daughter of hers isn't real anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never going to be real. I get it and sad. So again, I get it, like mirrored emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're both sad. We can't meet each other's expectations. I get it. I get it. I fucking get it. I try to step back. I try to be respectful of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why even right now, I still have these people around here, and I mean these home folk. I have to say it like that, home folk. That's why I still let these people misgender me like they do. Whether I'm, and they do all the damn time. I'm in the room with them. They do it. She, her. She's going. She's doing. That's hers. You know, all the time. Whether I'm out of the room, I hear it. She, her. Oh, she has work. She's going this. Well, she's going this. She's going there. She has this. I let them do it. I do. Because, even when I try to just like politely correct my mom, it turns to argument. It turns to argument. It turned into something that was really, really damaging, for our relationship and for me. Um, You know what I'm saying? So I just let it go. And I still let these people do that. I still let them mission me. I still do. Um, and now the only justice I can give myself is not for trying to, gently and for the sake of their feelings, right? For the sake of them and their feelings, correct them politely or nicely. No, 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 no. I don't even defend myself anymore. Just like with that transphobic shit in there. The whole, you're not a guy even though you think you are. If I were 14, 15, still very vulnerable, and I will admit, like, it's because I'm older and I realize soon I won't have to deal with these people anymore. Um, so I'm not underneath their thumb. Like I said, I love my mom now. I love and I respect her. Now, I'm gonna miss her when I'm gone. I am. But stuff like this, I just, how can you respect someone who doesn't respect you? You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, you can't put up with bullshit anymore. And that was just a major sign of disrespect. That was, you know what I'm saying? But I know I've gone on like 8 different topics, but basically, like I said, I do love and respect my mother. But behind all those three reasons, whether being transgender or gay, or just like that really butch, society deems as butch, right? Daughter, seeming daughter, behind all of those high level intensities of self-loathing, self-hate, and cutting and hurting myself and wanting to fucking die, behind all of that, behind the fucking curtain, behind the mask, was the same person who was doing it, who allowed those feelings to happen, who really intensified those feelings of not feeling worthy. The same person. And that's why I say it really is no different. Maybe someone's like, oh, so now you're really blaming someone else for your, for your feelings, right? in a way, yes and no. Oh, when I was younger, I was much more vulnerable, and basically now even through stuff like that, like when she said that, I started to say like, yo, why you gotta take it there? Why do you have to say that? Why do you have to bring it to that transphobic stuff? That's what I was gonna say, but of course she interrupted and she was talking over me. But that's standard, you know what I'm saying? Like it's only because I've had so much time to actually learn her behavior. That's why, I try to just basically learn from last time and just learn to say less and less. And that's ironically, the reason why we don't really say anything to each other. And why our nice connection that we used to have when I was like 9 and 10 and 12, that's why it's gone away. Because shit started falling down with our connection, not because of me, not because of my gayness. Being gay has nothing to do with the lack of our communication. What's had to do with it was her petty behavior. That's what's had to do with it. With her down talking me, with her trying to hurt me, with her trying to make me feel bad, and her trying to hurt me, her trying to make me feel bad is all that. Basically, just her trying to correct me, right? And I get it. You're mourning the fact that you have a gay daughter. At the time, you're mourning the fact that you have a gay daughter. You're mourning the fact that you have a biologically, female born child who wants to marry another female, who wants to make love to another female. And now I get it. You're mourning the fact that you don't even have a daughter anymore. I get it, and that's very, very sad. That's very, very. It's sad and it's different. It's a big change, and boo hoo for you. And you know what? Even more boo hoo for you that you will never get to experience the shit that I have to experience when I walk out the fucking door. Boo hoo for you that you'll never ever get to experience the shit that I have to. Boo hoo for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a loss, but it's not that big of a loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think you're such a big fucking victim, well then switch places with me someday. And see how my day has to start every day with putting on a binder. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. I'm glad that I have a binder, but just the fact that I have to wear a binder, knowing that every other guy around me doesn't, come on, yo. But it's just, there's so much that I have to deal with being trans, and it's like here you are crying and getting all, having a little hissy fit because of something this small about the transgender experience that you don't even get to fucking experience. You don't know shit about the transgender life. You know what I'm saying? You don't. And here you are, you're trying to, like, what the hell are you getting all upset for? You know what I'm saying? You don't know shit about it. Oh, boo hoo. So I'm not who you wanted me to be. And you're gonna act like a dick? I mean, another thing, like, it just, like I said, it's on the holidays, and it just, isn't this like the commercial time? Like it's that time where everything's advertised for it to be about family and love and sharing and good feelings. I mean, it's just like, if again, shit like that, I get it, like she's still getting used to everything. It's still sad. Like, I don't have to deal with fucking sadness and disappointment every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of being transgender. There's so much shit that I have to go through. There's so much shit. There's so much fucking shit. Physically and mentally, I have to deal with, and I have to try to block out, so, it just, perfect example of what just happened. You know what I'm saying? So much stuff that I've put to aside so it won't literally kill me. But again, I mean, it's just, it's stuff that I've learned. Cause when I was gay, right? When I was gay, um, well, I didn't know how to handle all of it. Like, I tried to really handle all the emotional pressures and everything, but and emotional disappointments that I had from my mom, but it just didn't work out so well. And you know, yeah, that was a different time, but I'm glad to say that I've grown up a bit, and because of all the bullshit that I've had to deal with between, my mother, majority of the time it's been from my mom. The emotional crap and turmoil and sadness that I've had to carry on again by myself, right? Throughout all my days of school and walking on the street and seeming like every other person, she's been the main cause of it. I've learned to deal with it,